Just the Tennessee's interior presence, just a little too much?
Well, I mean, they just kept pushing it at us, you know. We never really got a chance to come up for air. And I thought once we got it to 4, we would kind of just, you know, ride the wave of the crowd and the energy that they were putting into the building. But, I mean, fatigue set in, obviously, and we couldn't keep up. They just kept pushing it at us.
Hey, what was the game plan without Asia?
I mean, we went with, you know, our traditional bigger lineup, and we inserted Kiki into the lineup. And I thought we were pretty good with it. But once we have to sub because of foul situation, it hurts us. You know, I mean, we have to sub out of necessity. And when you have to, you know, when you're shorthanded, you know, like we were today, and you have to sub that way, it hurts your rotation. It hurts your ability to do what you do best, and you're trying to, you know, figure out what you could do with a small lineup, and we know, but it just wasn't working. Well, I mean, that's what great players do. You know, when they're a player down, they step up, and Ty's no different. I had no, you know, worries that she wouldn't show up today and score points for us. It's just that she needed some help, you know, but I think it will help her just understand that she's got to keep her man honest. And, you know, probably on any given night, you know, 21 shots isn't really her comfort zone. But, you know, she sees when she's, you know, in the flow, it only helps her offense. It's only going to help, you know, Asia when she returns down there in Alexis.
More of us, we ran out of gas, and they just kept going, and they had a lot of firepower off the bench, and they could sub and continue to go, and we just ran out of gas. It'll probably have to be just our execution throughout the whole game. I think we had a lot of effort, and we were competing really well, but it all boils down to execution and doing the right plays.
You know, it was the same as every game, you know. The game plan was in. We were just supposed to execute the game plan. And the bench was supposed to provide us some power off the bench. And I think a few of our players did that for us. Like, for example, Lily Grissett. I feel like she played a very great game today. And we're just going to keep building, you know. We came together in the summer. You know, we're just still slowly working everything out, even though it's the new year. But we'll get through those kinks.
We talked about it, and our game plan stayed the same. You know, I was a little worried, actually, because I thought it would make their other kids step up and want to win for Asia, and they battled. So we just kept our same game plan, and you know, we all obviously are sorry that Asia got hurt. She's a great kid, great competitor, but we just had to compete and go out there and defend everybody like she was on the court.
Any other questions for you?
Was really happy for our young ladies. We talked about a couple of things. We talked about the game being physical on both teams and just handling it. Talked a lot about our defense. At times our defense was solid, and then at times it wasn't. But we talked a lot about staying the course, because we knew South Carolina was going to have some runs in them, and wanted to make sure we stayed the course. And I can't say enough about our freshmen. They grew up, they matured today. Evina, sitting here, did not have her best game against Texas A&M, but the sign of a great player is to bounce back, and Evina and I talked about it, and this young lady's a competitor, and I'd go to war with her anytime. So she's just along with our other kids, I can't say enough about them and how hard they work in practice, and it correlates to wins on the court.